This one is again coming from Tales from Your Server. I'm going to modify the title a little bit because I just feel like it gives a little bit too much away. Is this okay? The chef at my workplace says it's no big deal and that he's just saving money. I work in a nursing home / community center. Not a server, but a kitchen porter. Every day there's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and tea / snacks for the patients and staff. Each table has a jug of milk for tea. The jug is exposed and has no lid. It's being used by the people and they talk over it and stuff. Anyway, I've been instructed not to throw away any of the milk when I go out to collect the dishes after meals. It goes on the collection cart with all the used dinner plates and food waste. It's then brought back into the kitchen. The chef pours it back into the carton to be reused again for tea and baking.
Ew.
I find that to be disgusting. And if the people knew about this, I doubt they'd be comfortable eating from this kitchen. Crumbs and everything falling into it from being exposed without a lid. What if somebody's spitting in it? How cheap can a chef be to reuse milk that's been sitting out all morning? I was grossed out when I learned he did this. So I asked him to confirm and he said that we need to be resourceful. Efficient workers should not waste one drop. He actually yelled at me the first time I threw the milk out because I was new back then and I didn't know. And it's not just milk. Donuts, cupcakes, and soda bread pieces are reused too. If they're not eaten, they must be collected from the table and brought back to the kitchen. The chef pisses me off because he always finds faults in what I do, telling me I hold the cups and glasses wrong and that I pick up the plates wrong and I use the dishwasher too much. He acts like he's so clean and tidy, but he literally puts unwrapped food on top of the bin. He says that's not a big deal because the lid is closed and the food is on a plate. Also, desserts and cakes are left on the kitchen counter without any wrapping for a long time before being served. The chef doesn't seem to care about dust or flies.
Can I hear what people have to say? I think that's gross.
That's fucking vile.
It's actually so
Top comment?
unsanitary and like
Yes, it's disgusting. And
Yeah.
it may be a health department violation.
Yeah, it is. I can tell you 100% it is.
Yeah, that sounds gross.
Like, you don't just take milk from a table. If you want to be resourceful, put the minimal amount. If it runs out, and you give them more. Like, you don't give as much and then take back. That's gross. You don't know what people exactly think. You don't know what people put in it.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm cleaning a table and there's, like, a glass of orange juice that was not drinking. And I'm just like, oh, they didn't drink it. Let me just bring back the orange juice and put it back.
That's disgusting.
Like, that's so gross. I think what he was saying, it was milk for the tea, right? So they put it in a little jug, so nobody's sipping from it, but you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like, you literally don't know what people are doing.
Kids, like,
and, like, it's just
stuff
out in the open. Like, that's gross.
Very gross.
That's so disgusting.
That's gross.
That's, no.
And I would, like, not, I don't care. Like, fire me. I personally would not do that. Like, as this worker there, I'd be like, sorry, I'm not partaking in that. I'm sorry. I know sometimes it's hard. It's, like, what your boss is telling you to do, but.
I know, that's true.
No,
it's a job.
Like,
sometimes people need the jobs, but, like, no. I wouldn't.
I would just refuse. There's so many things sometimes I get asked to do, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, literally, no. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I feel like all restaurants are sketchy.
Of course,
there's so
many places that, try to, like, pinch pennies to see where they can save, but
like,
that's the wrong way.
How well do restaurants actually clean their kitchens?
No, not at all.
I feel like
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I know. I'd rather be ignorant. Like, I don't care.
No, but that's gross. That's, like, so wrong. Like, giving people, no. I'm sorry. That just gets me so upset.
Yeah.
Like, I would never be able to serve somebody knowing, like, I don't know, I just, reusing the milk.
I
like,
know.
that was in a jug. You just poured it back. Like, no. That's, sorry, no.
Insane.
On to you.
Okay, I have showing my annoyance when the restaurant staff ignored my request for a fork to eat my salad. I had a late visiting couple literally get the cops involved because I didn't accept their ID. While eating at a restaurant, 2 grown women walked in and tried selling their candy bars to each table. I took exception to this. Sat at a table 8 minutes to close, but I get the last laugh.
Oh my god, do that one.
Okay.
Ugh. Don't you dare come to Cora's at 2:55 and say, oh, we have 5 minutes?
You have so many of them.
Oh
you have
my God.
Full slate for our next Patreon episode.
Yeah, I have a lot.
If you guys want to catch up on those stories that Teresa is not going to read, but she read you the title, Patreon is where you're going to find them. So
Perfect.
come join our Patreon.